Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. We are so happy you are here today because we have a topic that a lot of learners find really tricky, but once you understand it, it feels like a superpower in English.
Yes, and I want to say before we begin, if this topic sounds scary to you right now, please stay with us. We are going to explain everything in the most simple and clear way possible. No complicated grammar books, just plain, easy English.
Exactly. So today, we're talking about two ways to talk about the future in English: will complete and will have completed. They both talk about the future, but they have a very different meaning and a very different use.
And knowing the difference will make your English sound so much more natural and advanced. People will notice the difference, even if they cannot explain why.
So let us start with the easier one first: will complete. Mary, can you explain what this means in the simplest way?
Of course. Will complete just means something will happen in the future. You are making a simple statement or promise about a future action. That's it. Nothing complicated.
So if I say, I will complete my homework tonight, I'm just saying that at some point tonight I will do my homework and finish it.
Exactly. It's a straightforward future plan or promise. I will finish. She will arrive. They will submit. These are all simple future actions.
And the structure is very easy. You just take will and then add the base form of the verb. Will complete, will finish, will send, will arrive.
The verb after will never changes. It always stays in its base form. You do not add s or ing or ed after will. It's always the clean, simple form of the verb.
So I will complete, he will complete, they will complete. The verb stays the same for everyone. Only will stays constant and the verb after it stays in base form.
Yes, will is the same for all persons. I will, you will, he will, she will, we will, they will. Super consistent. No changes at all.
Perfect. Now let's talk about will have completed. This one is a little more interesting. Mary, how do you explain this one simply?
Okay, so will have completed is used when you want to say that an action will be finished before a specific point in the future. You are not just saying it will happen in the future, you are saying it will already be done by a certain future time.
So there's a deadline or a future point involved, and the action will be finished before or by that point.
Exactly. So, for example, by next Friday, I will have completed all my work. That means between now and next Friday, the work will be finished. When next Friday arrives, the work will already be done.
Oh, that's a really clear example. So will complete just says it will happen, but will have completed says it will already be done by a certain future moment.
That's the key difference. Will complete is a simple future action. Will have completed puts that action before another future moment. It's finished before that future point arrives.
Let me give another example. I will submit the report tomorrow. That's will complete style. Simple. I will do it tomorrow.
And by tomorrow afternoon, I will have submitted the report. That means when tomorrow afternoon arrives, the submitting will already be finished. It will be done before afternoon.
So the afternoon is the future point, and the submitting will be completed before that point.
Yes, and this is why will have completed is so useful when you have deadlines or when you want to show that one thing will be done before another thing happens.
Now, let us look at the structure of will have completed because it's a little longer than will complete.
Right. The structure is will plus have plus the past participle of the verb. So will have completed, will have finished, will have sent, will have arrived.
And the past participle is the third form of the verb. So complete becomes completed, finish becomes finished, send becomes sent, write becomes written.
Right, so you need to know your past participles for this one. For regular verbs, it's easy. You just add ed. Complete becomes completed. Finish becomes finished.
For irregular verbs, you need to remember them. Write becomes written, send becomes sent, eat becomes eaten, do becomes done.
But don't let that worry you. You probably already know many past participles, and the more you read and listen to English, the more natural they become.
So the full structure again is will have and then the past participle. By next month, I will have finished the course. By the time you arrive, she will have cooked dinner. By next year, they will have built the new school.
All of those show actions that will be completed before a specific future moment. The future moment is the deadline or reference point, and the action will be done by then.
Now, let me ask you something important. When do people actually use these in real life? Let's start with will complete in everyday situations.
Will complete comes up all the time in daily conversations, at work, at school, in promises, in plans. Whenever you talk about something you will do in the future, you use will plus verb. I will call you later. She will send the files tomorrow. The team will finish the project next week.
Very natural and very common. You hear this in almost every conversation about the future.
Yes, and it's also used when you make decisions on the spot. Someone asks, who will close the door? And you say, I will do it. That instant decision uses will.
And will have completed, where do you hear that in real life?
You hear it most often when people are talking about deadlines, achievements, or milestones. By the time I turned 30, I will have visited 10 countries. By the end of this year, the company will have sold 1 million products. By next semester, she will have passed all her exams.
So it's a bit more formal and planned sounding, like you're talking about a future achievement or something you will already have accomplished.
Yes, and it's really useful in professional settings. In meetings, people might say, by the end of the quarter, we will have completed all the targets. It sounds very confident and organized.
It does. Sounds impressive and professional when used correctly.
And it's also used in personal life to talk about future milestones. By the time this show ends, you will have learned something really useful. See, I just used it right there in conversation, without even making it feel forced.
I love that. You used it right there in conversation without even making it feel forced.
That's the goal, to use it so naturally that it just flows out of you.
Now, let us talk about the mistakes. Where do people go wrong with these two? The most common mistake is using will complete when the sentence clearly has a future deadline or reference point. So someone might say, by next Monday, I will finish the assignment. That is not wrong, exactly, but it does not show that the finishing will happen before Monday. A native speaker would more naturally say, by next Monday, I will have finished the assignment.
So when there is a by or a time deadline in the sentence, will have completed is usually the better and more natural choice.
Exactly. Words like by the time, before, when you arrive, when she gets here, these are all signals that will have completed might be the right form to use.
That is such a useful tip. Listen for by and before and by the time. Those are your signals.
Another common mistake is forgetting the have in will have completed. Someone says, by tomorrow, I will completed the work. That is wrong. You cannot skip the have. It must be will have completed.
Will completed is not correct. Will have completed is correct. The have is not optional. It must be there.
Right. Will completed sounds very strange to a native English speaker. The have is a necessary part of the structure.
Another mistake is using the wrong verb form after will have. Remember, it must be the past participle. Some learners say, by next week I will have complete the project, but complete is the base form. It should be completed.
Yes, will have complete is wrong. Will have completed is correct. After will have, you always need the past participle, the third form of the verb.
So, will have finished, not will have finish. Will have written, not will have write. Will have done, not will have do.
These are small details, but they make a big difference in how natural your English sounds.
One more mistake I want to mention. Some learners use will have completed when talking about something that has no future deadline or reference point. Like they say, I will have completed my homework tonight.
Right. If there's no specific future reference point or deadline, will complete is more natural. I will complete my homework tonight is perfectly fine. You only really need will have completed when you are measuring something against a specific future moment.
Unless you add a deadline. By 9 o'clock tonight, I will have completed my homework. Now that makes sense because 9 o'clock is the future reference point.
Exactly. The future reference point is what makes will have completed feel natural and necessary.
Okay, let us do a practice round. I will give you a situation and you tell me which form sounds right and why.
Great, I'm ready.
First situation. You're making a simple plan. You say, tomorrow I will send the email. Is that will complete or will have completed?
That is will complete. I will send the email tomorrow. There's no deadline or future reference point. It's just a simple future plan.
Perfect. Second situation. Your friend is arriving at your house at 7 in the evening. Before they arrive, you want to say that dinner will be ready. How do you say it?
By the time you arrive, I will have cooked dinner. That's will have completed because there's a future reference point, the time your friend arrives, and the cooking will be done before that moment.
Excellent. Third one, a student talking about graduation. By the end of this year, she will finish all her exams. Does that sound natural or should it be changed?
It should be changed. By the end of this year is a future deadline, so it should be, by the end of this year, she will have finished all her exams. That sounds much more natural.
Perfect. One more. Someone making a quick decision. You ask, who will lock up the office tonight? Someone says, I will do it. Is that right?
Completely right. I will do it. Simple future action, no reference point needed, no deadline. Will do is perfect there.
4 for 4. Well done. Listeners, go back and try those again yourself. Make your own answers before listening to ours.
And try to make your own sentences from your life. Think about your plans for this week and use will complete. Then think about what you will have accomplished by the end of the month and use will have completed.
That's such great practice advice. Connect the grammar to your real life and it will stick much faster.
I also want to say something to anyone who's feeling a little overwhelmed right now. Will have completed is considered an advanced English structure. You're not expected to get it perfect immediately.
That's so true. Even many intermediate learners have not fully mastered this yet. The fact that you're learning about it now already puts you ahead.
And the best way to get comfortable with it is to start small. Try using it in one sentence today, just one. By the time I go to bed tonight, I will have studied for 30 minutes. Say that to yourself and you have used it correctly.
Small steps every day lead to big results over time. You don't have to master everything at once.
And making mistakes is completely okay. If you say will finish instead of will have finished in a sentence with by, the world will not end. People will still understand you, but over time, you'll naturally start using the right form.
Let's do a final summary before we close today.
Perfect. So will complete, which is just will plus the base verb, is used for simple future actions, things you plan to do, decisions you make on the spot, or things that will happen in the future. No specific future deadline needed. I will call you, she will arrive, they will finish.
And will have completed, which is will plus have plus the past participle, is used when you want to say an action will be finished before a specific future point or deadline. By next Friday, I will have completed the report. By the time you wake up, she will have left. By next year, they will have built the bridge.
The signal words that tell you to use will have completed are words like by the time, before, and when talking about a specific future moment.
Common mistakes to avoid. Don't skip the have. Don't use the base verb instead of the past participle after will have. Don't use will have completed when there is no future reference point, and don't be afraid to try it in real conversation.
The structure for will complete is will plus base verb. The structure for will have completed is will plus have plus past participle. Those two structures are all you need to remember.
Practice them in your daily life. Think about your plans and your deadlines. Use your own goals and schedules to make real sentences.
Every time you try to use a new structure in a real sentence, you're building real English ability. That's how language actually grows.
We're really proud of everyone listening and learning today. This is not easy material, and you're taking it seriously.
Keep going, keep practicing, and remember that every small step forward is still forward. We'll see you next time.
Take care, everyone, and we'll see you soon.